Sir? He's more intimidating when he stands up. What do you want to know? Let's talk about BCH, or the 15th first. So according to the whiteboard, Hojo on the 15th of last month went to, what was it again? BCCH. Yeah, that's it. He went to BCCH, right? He left just after lunch and never came back. That's the last time I ever saw him. So we know Hojo went to BCCH that day. Hopefully we can pick up the trail there. Oops. And then let's talk about BCCH. BCCH stands for Beyond Coast Central Hospital. It's the biggest hospital on Beyond, making it the biggest single market for us. Yeah, I'm familiar with it myself. Several of our employees work from there. We have a very close relationship. We get most of our product data from them. The importance of our relationship with BCCH can't be understated. Least of all, Mr. Hojo's work there. BCCH is easily the biggest hospital on the colony. Okay. Finished? I think so. Can I look at your screen? That looks like the facility's floor map. As a rule, we don't discuss details of our floor plan with anyone outside the company. You can't go in there, even if you are the police. It's a different story from the DDS room. Don't even ask. Okay.
よし。北条の足取りも分かったことだし、失礼しようか、ジョナさん。
いいか。くれぐれも会社には内緒にしてくれよ。俺が署内を案内したなんてな。分かってる。助かったよ。
And we were never there. We're outside Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals. Let's take a drive. I guess we could go to Hojo's house.
いいか、ジョナさん。北条家へ向かうぞ。
See if there's anything there.
北条の家か。
どうした、ジョナさん。
気が進まない。触れてはいけないのかもしれない。
ジョナさん、もう片足を突っ込んでるんだ。引き返さない。
ああ。
避けては通れん。
分かってる。北条家、ロレインの家。
It'd be kind of weird to go to, like, your ex-wife's new house. She shares her new husband. A little bit awkward. I'd hazard to guess. That's a big-ass house. Holy shit. Look at that lens flare.
ここが北条家らしい。
ここにロレインが。
娘のカレンがいるはずだ。彼女に話を聞こう。ジョナさん、娘のカレンは BBC の人気キャスターだ。カレン北条。聞いたことがあるだろ。
ロレインがそんなこと言ってたな。ニュースキャスター？もしや。
彼女はロレインの生き写しだ。
ロレインの娘か。
いいな、ジョナさん。30年も経っているんだ。お前にとっては3年前のことに思えるかもしれんが、冷静に受け止めるんだぞ。
Well, let's go inside. It's the front door. There's a doorbell next to it. We got a security camera too. You ready? I'll ring the doorbell.
BCP のものです。ちょっとお話を伺いたいのですが。
BCP？ ちょっと待ってください。セキュリティを解除しますから。ID をカメラに向けてください。
こうかな。
ロレイン？いや、カレンさん？
ええ、カレン北条です。あなたは？ジョナサン・イングラム。あなたイングラムね。
ああ、そうだが。
帰って。
Whoa!
どうして私たちの家族につきまとうの？これ以上私たちを苦しめないで。お願いよ。
カレンさん、そんな気はない。俺はただ地球でロレインに、君の母親に頼まれたんだ。父親を探し出してほしいって。
その母さんもあなたに会いに行ったばっかりに。どうして父や母が。どうしてなの？あなたよ、ジョナサン・イングラム。いつもあなたが原因よ。あなたが母を殺したも同然よ。付 きまとうのはやめてください。父は私が探します。帰ってください。
カレンさん、あなたはジョナサンを誤解してる。
あなたは？
私は BCP の風紀家のエド・ブラウン。ジョナサン同様、君の母さんの古い友人だ。ジョナサンがロレインや君たちを苦しめるなんてとんでもない。俺はこいつと古い付き合いだ。こいつのロレインへの気持ちは誰よりも知っている。
知ってるわ。母さんもあなたのことをずっと思ってた。母は父にいくら言われてもあなたの写真いつも持ち歩いていたもの。父さんかわいそうだった。母さんは忘れなければならなかったのよ。そのことで父と母は喧嘩が絶えなかったわ。私はそんな二人を見て育ったのよ、幼い頃から。ジョナサン・イングラムを恨みながら。
知らなかった。すまない。
カレンさん、君の気持ちはよくわかる。だがジョナサンを恨むのは間違っている。こいつはつい3年前まで宇宙をさまよっていたんだ。
カレンさん、聞いてくれ。君も君の父さんも大変な事件に巻き込まれてるかもしれない。俺は君たちを助けたい。君たちの力になりたい。
カレンさん、どうか分かってくれ。
分かったわ。うるさくされると迷惑だから中に入って。
ありがたい。
Whew, that could have went a lot worse.
さてどうしましょう、刑事さん。
へえ、内装も素晴らしい。
Let's take a look at all the stuff. Look at that. What's this? It's a biosphere. It serves as a model of the CELIS. CELIS stands for Closed Ecological Life Support System. You don't need to give it any food or oxygen. It's totally self-sufficient. Like this model, if the colony's balance were disturbed, it would become unable to support life. That's a coral frag, blah, 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 blah. That water is filled with a bacteria soup. The temperature is maintained at 25 degrees Celsius. Bacteria oxidize the inorganic waste, producing carbon dioxide and inorganic compounds. Okay. It's an antique lamp. Twin lamps, I should say. They're connected to the sleep sensors in the sofas. They also have a chaos system, so their lighting changes depending on who's in the room. So this is our color. Yes, they use ambient lighting. Interesting. That's one of Mom's flower vases. She did a lot of flower arranging. Lorraine always did like flowers. This isn't a zero-gravity ceramic, is it? That's unusual for Beyond. Right, it's porcelain. Mom probably ordered it from home. Flowers and plants remind her of home, I'm sure. What do these speakers belong to? They go with our home entertainment system there. Are these those new cordless speakers with biomaterials? Right, it's an infrared system with no dead areas whatsoever. They're ultra thin. You can even decorate them with photos or painting. Yes, but Dad has never been one to do that. Look at this. Man, a high-fidelity all-in-one home entertainment system, employing 3D sound mapping and VR. With this system, composers are able to create a truly immersive sound experience that blows that old surround sound stuff out of the water. It's made by Tokugawa Electronics. Dad was able to get it at a reduced price. What about this TV? It's a wall-mounted HD TV. It's got a chaos system too. You can set the hue to change according to your emotions, like if you're laughing or crying. Chaos again. I remember things heading this way in the 20th, when they brought out washing machines and ovens with neural networks and fuzzy logic and so on. You're welcome to turn on the TV. What's on the tube? That's the real question here. It's the news.
Konnichiwa. ニュースオーダーの時間です。ビヨンド建設記念日を間近に控えた今日、地球へ帰ろう運動の決起集会が行われました。集会には約1万人以上の B ペイトリエイティストらが徳川ビル前に集まり BCP の間に衝突もありましたが怪我人は出ておりません。 BCP では建設記念日に向けてテロ活動への警戒を呼びかけています。以上 BBC からお伝えしました。
Well, thanks for that news report. Now we'll talk to you in person.
これ録画ですか？
いいえ CG 合成です。
What?
私のデータからコンピュータが作り出した本物そっくりの映像です。
Weird. Alright, let's talk. Is it alright if I ask you a few questions? What would you like to know? Parents. This can't be an easy thing to talk about, but it is necessary for our investigation. What can you tell us about your parents? My father was a terrestrial who immigrated to Beyond shortly after it was completed. Your mother told me they met at Tokugawa's festival for Japanese people. Yes, that's correct. He said Mom was inconsolable after your incident. Lorraine. He devoted himself to her. They married 6 months later. Mom couldn't forget you. The stronger Dad's love got, the more his jealousy grew. That's when their relationship turned sour. Mom still kept all the pictures he had of you. One day, Dad found them and burned every last one. She had no pictures of you left after that. They argued constantly, but they stayed together for my sake. That's a real Japanese thing to do. Honestly, I didn't really understand them myself. What does your father do at Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals? All I know is he's involved with developing new pharmaceuticals. To your understanding, what kind of work is it? I don't know. He never talked much about it. He never discussed his work at home? Not with me, anyway. Did he say anything you think might help us? Well, one time. I can't remember when exactly. He broke down in tears, saying he wanted to quit Tokugawa. He said, "They tricked me. I hate my fucking job." Holy mackerel. That was it. That was all he said. He never mentioned it again. He never swore, which made it even more unusual. For someone here to say something like that, that's almost unheard of. I really don't know what he did. He was forbidden from discussing his work for confidentiality reasons. He never talked about a certain new project he was working on? No, nothing specific. Okay. Did you notice anything unusual about your father before he disappeared? He had been acting kind of strange lately. Maybe things weren't going well at work. So he definitely wasn't different than usual. Yes, he does have a tendency to worry at times, but nothing like that. Please try to think. Even the littlest thing might make a difference. In what other ways was he different? He would become very pensive and emotional. He was like somebody else altogether. I think he talked to Mom about something, but he never said anything to me. So Lorraine did know something. Mom didn't tell me anything either. He would kind of watch out for me when he moved about the house. It seemed like he was avoiding me. Why do you say he was avoiding you? I could tell. He was never been good at hiding things like that. What are your father's hobbies? Hobbies? Well, he likes listening to CDs. CDs? Yes, he has a lot of CDs he got when he was younger. Unusual, I know. I understand how that is. We come from the same time. That's his only hobby, per se. He doesn't have any friends. So would he spend his days off here? He was almost never home since he and Mom didn't get along. Their relationship made him into a workaholic. Whenever he was home, he would spend his time listening to music by himself. Dad's CDs are over there on the other shelves. Go take a look if you'd like. Well, let's actually do that. Right here. These are the CD shelves. This is Dad's hobby. Listening to music is probably his favorite thing in the world besides work. I can see why. What with the setup, he must enjoy it a great deal. He can almost get every genre. He's got almost every genre you can imagine here. CDs are an antique media nowadays. Right, but Dad doesn't like the quality you get with optical discs. This is some collection. Your dad seems like a real audiophile. These CDs will use 3D data codes, right? Yes, that's correct. Would you like to put something on? Oh, what's this? Look at it. Cover says, Home. Written and performed by La Nakamura. Can we listen to this? Sure, go ahead. Let's take a second to listen to this. It's not a guitar. All right.
おかしいな。音楽が鳴らない。
Hmm.
変ね。ほんとノイズばかりね。
Well, that was certainly weird.